Real estate investing. How do we analyze it? How do we pick the right ones? How do we pick the right flips? How do we really do our job as a financial advisor when it comes to real estate investment? Matt Ferguson here now with eXp Realty, and I've had a couple agents on my team ask me, how do I search Paragon? How do I search MLS for real estate flips for our clients? We do get a lot of clients who are looking for investments. We do a lot of foreclosures. We do work with a lot of investment clients. So we get this question very commonly with our clients. They ask, okay, we want to invest in a property. Where should we be investing? One of the agents on my team actually had a client come to her and say he wanted to invest $250,000 to buy a house here in Edmonton, and he was interested in putting that money in, and then she didn't really dig into the real questions about why he wanted to buy for $250,000, what exactly he was trying to accomplish. And we're here to advise people on how to invest in real estate. So I wanted to go over some of the stuff that we do to help them and to really get to the bottom line of what they want to make on their investment and how it compares to their investments in stocks and bonds or RSPs and whatever else they have. So first we want to analyze it just like a financial advisor would. So a financial advisor is going to ask you, what are you looking for? Medium risk, high risk, low risk. What kind of returns are you looking for? And they're going to tell you, these are going to be the returns on this. These are going to be the returns on that. And the same thing in real estate. So first off, what kind of returns are we looking for when we invest in real estate as compared to everything else, the stock market and everything like that? First, let's talk about a normal $300,000 house. So if we have a $300,000 house, the down payment is going to be 20%. So I did that so we can make it easy. So it's going to be $60,000. So that's their down payment, the $60,000. So they're invested $60,000 in cold hard capital. Then what are they looking to put for a renovation? What is the budget for the renovation? We really want to analyze this part. So let's say their budget for the renovation is $40,000, or that's what they tell you. Now we want to look at the house and be like, what does it need? Where could you improve it? Kitchens, bathrooms, all that stuff. We always love kitchens. We always love bathrooms. So how much is that budget realistic for the specific property? So they're going to put $40,000. Okay, well, what's your kitchen budget going to be? But is the kitchen like 10 by 15? Okay, so you're probably going to need, $22,000. Let's budget in there. Are we doing quartz countertops, backsplash? Like, what are you trying to do? So really analyze the budget, see if it's realistic for your clients. After you've analyzed that budget and you've determined that the $40,000 is realistic, now you can really break it down and see if these type of properties is the best investment for your client. So if we're looking at the $60,000 plus the $40,000, to make it easy, that's a $100,000 initial investment. So their investment is $100,000. We don't want to take the amount of the mortgage or anything that's leveraged, anything that's borrowed. We want to just take that cold capital investment of $100,000. And once we have the $100,000 investment, that's what it's going to take for this renovation or for this flip. Now we can analyze it. Now we can ask more questions. What kind of return? So if you're investing $100,000, what kind of return would you get on stocks? What kind of returns would you get with crypto? What kind of and then we'll tell them what kind of returns they'll get with real estate. So what are you hoping for? If you're to go forward with this, what are you hoping for investment wise? Because that'll help me pick out the type of properties. Sometimes we got to go off market. Sometimes we got to go private to get them in the wheelhouse of what kind of money they want to make. So let's say the money they want to make is $40,000. So then their $40,000 is actually, with their initial investment of $100,000, is a 40% return. And that's a huge return. So if you're looking at a 40% return, especially if it's done in 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, something like in a short time frame, 40% return is huge. When you compare that to a lot of the stuff that's going on with the stock market and everything like that, the 40% return is huge. So now we want to make sure that they're comparing apples to apples. 40% return with only doing a renovation for 3 months compared to 40% return in your stocks or bonds or whatever is very different, because after 3 months you can move on and get another property and another property, or maybe you have the ability to get multiple properties at the same time and you can overlap them. So once we analyze that, and this is your return, then we want to make sure that this is the right type of property for them. If they want a 40% return on their money, then we want to really analyze, okay, is a 60s style bungalow the best property to put them in? Or maybe if they went into a couple condos, like the lower price condos that are like $60,000 to $100,000, and just putting a low budget renovation into it for, you know, 5-10 grand, and then flipping them to make a $5,000-$10,000 profit, then the actual return on investment is much better. We've done a lot of properties where they're those 70s style townhouses, and they bought them for $100,000, put in a budget of about $20,000, and made about $20,000 to $40,000 on them. So the return is actually higher on those type of properties. Now the money that they get back isn't, but maybe they'll have the ability to do 2, 3, 4, or even 5 in a year. So that you want to really analyze that for them and kind of guide them through the process and help them from start to finish. Be like, this is the investments that we have available. These are the type of properties that are available. Let's go in on this one and you can make this kind of money. Let's go try this one and you can make this kind of money. And really guiding them through the process. And once we've helped the client do their first property or their second property, or even if it's their 15th property, and once we've helped them and they've seen what we can do and the value we can offer as real estate agents, they will keep coming back to us and they will refer us their friends and their family and everybody like that. Oh, you want to invest in real estate? Well, go talk to Matt. He's an expert when it comes to investing in real estate, the return on investment, and the actual details that matter. Everybody watches the TV shows and thinks that it's fun to flip houses, or that it would be fun to flip houses. But at the end of the day, what kind of money are you getting back? What's your return on what you're investing? Because people don't realize that it actually takes quite a bit of money to flip homes. Like we just saw, $60,000 down payment and then $40,000 into renovation. $100,000 is no small chump change. So we want to make sure that people have this kind of money. Some people think that they're going to get into it with just, you know, $20,000, $30,000, and it just doesn't work like that. You'd have to go into like really small townhouses, really small condos, and have a really small budget. And then obviously the returns are very small as well. So I hope you found that information helpful. If you want to get into real estate investing, if you want to come to one of our seminars where we hold up for real estate investors, or if you want to get a one-on-one meeting with someone on our team, just reach out to us and we'll get back to you right away. Have a great day.